That's not a charge. Someone's deceased right now that we're speaking, but probably about 10 people just died. That's not my fault.
No.
I'm not even there. I'm here talking to you, and I'm not being charged. So I can walk out here free will.
No.
A small argument unexpectedly spiraled into a tragedy no one saw coming, and when the suspect stepped into the interrogation room, he believed he could twist everything to his advantage, but he had no idea that the truth had been recorded from the very first second.
What do you do? Harass me. Put me in a room for frickin' 8-9 hours. Arrest me then. Let's go to jail now. Give them my fingerprints. I ain't gonna get subject. No, I'm not.
You see?
The victim was 35-year-old Abner Antillon, a neighborhood resident known for being gentle and rarely involved in conflicts. The suspect, Joseph Gonzalez, lived in the same area, but was known for his hot temper and the negative impression he had left on the people around him. The tragedy unfolded in the morning when Abner drove past Joseph's house. A simple reminder from one neighbor to another about driving too fast made Joseph lose control. The argument escalated in less than a minute, and just as Abner was leaving, Joseph made the worst decision he could. After the gunshot, neighbors called 911 and Joseph also made a call with his own version of the story. However, neighborhood security cameras captured the entire incident, completely contradicting what he claimed.
The person who got shot, do you know their name?
No, I don't. The guy who shot him is Joseph Gonzalez. The guy that's laying dead has got a Bronco. He's laying there. Joseph is right there. This guy, he's been here a year and a half. He's an idiot.
As a result, when officers arrived, Joseph was immediately detained and brought into the interrogation room to determine his criminal responsibility, marking the beginning of a chaotic and arrogant interview that lasted for hours. Joseph Gonzalez entered the interrogation room with an arrogant and uncooperative attitude, repeatedly complaining that he was being treated like a criminal. He continuously insisted he was innocent and claimed everything was self-defense, while the investigator maintained a calm demeanor to clarify the entire incident.
Joseph Gonzalez.
Joseph, my
No,
name's Daryl.
no,
No, you're
I would
fine,
shake
man.
your hand. That's just gross.
No, don't even worry about it.
Joseph Gonzalez.
Daryl,
Very nice to meet you.
nice to meet you, sir.
So I'm going to talk, or are we going somewhere else?
So I'm not the primary case agent. I'm just here assisting. I just got in. The reason I didn't come in initially right away is because I wanted to find out exactly what's going on first before I talk to you.
I shouldn't have been in cuffs the whole way over here, but I don't want to hear it.
I know it's not. I know it's
I
not.
don't want to hear it.
No, it's fine.
It's to the officer's discretion, and that's how I got.
Well, not necessarily. When we're transporting people, they have to be in handcuffs. That's just the issue. Once they're in the back, they have to be in handcuffs.
I walked in this building multiple times to get reports. I never came in here with handcuffs.
No,
Not once.
when we're transporting people, not when
I've
we're in
been
the
back
building.
here, not in cuffs.
You've been.
I've talked with detectives before in here. Not
Okay.
once have I came in here with cuffs.
Okay.
This is the first time I ever came in here to talk to detectives with cuffs.
Okay, I know
I'm
it's.
not a criminal.
No, and I'm not
Something
calling you
happened to
criminal.
me. I was threatened. Someone threatened my life. That's why we're here. I shouldn't be treated like a criminal, and I'm very, very pissed off about that.
No, and I can see that. I can see that you're.
That's the only reason why I'm pissed off.
No, that's understandable. Those.
Other than that, the issue that happened, we can square that away. That's a simple issue. Someone threatened my life, and I have the right to protect myself. Bottom line. Other than that, can I get some water, please?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, just a second. I'll get you a bottle of water. I just wanted to make sure you had your cuffs off and you were cool. You don't need a bathroom or anything.
I might need it here in a bit, yeah. I'll
Okay.
just get it calmed down. I was trying to
No.
sleep.
I get it, man. Just.
Because I know it's going to be a couple hours. You guys want to watch me on the camera, you'll watch me sleep. I'll fall asleep.
No, and I'm not.
Terry showed me how to fall asleep many times. So, going to where we need to go. So,
Yeah, no, I'm not
if you guys want to ask
stressed
me
out.
questions, it's asked. If you're going to hold me here, if you're going to arrest me, let's just get on with it.
Yep, like I said,
However you guys want to plan or to do what you want to do, let's get it done with.
of course.
Why waste time?
I appreciate you on the fire, my friend. So let me,
Can I get some water?
yeah, let me get you some water. Let me get everything squared away. Let me get in contact with the primary case agent and figure out exactly how he wants us to proceed from here. Okay?
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you for your patience.
The case stemmed from a minor street dispute that quickly escalated into a tragedy. Footage and witness statements later revealed details that made Joseph's story increasingly suspicious. The interrogation, therefore, became a confrontation between a self-assured suspect and investigators trying to extract the truth from two completely conflicting accounts.
I don't know what you guys are. You guys are running rapid, and as far as your detectives go, and my family's witnessed, you guys botch it all the time. You guys don't know what the hell you're doing. I'm not saying you, but it's true. A lot of people miss things. It is what it is. A lot of times it's not some big elaborate freaking YouTube story or Netflix special.
Yeah.
It's not elaborate shit. It's very
I see what
simple.
you're saying. So even with given that opinion, it's even more so important to be very careful and cautious and also be as
I just
thorough
want to
as
know
possible.
why am I sitting here, and if I'm going to be sitting here for an extended amount of time, I'm gonna ask you as her superior, you charge me, put me in jail, or you release me because I should not be here.
Okay, so as it stands right now, again, I don't have all the information.
Am I charged?
As it stands right now, we had an incident that occurred this morning.
Mhm.
And it sounds like someone was deceased, correct?
Yes.
So we have to do a full and thorough investigation. We have to complete these interviews.
That's fine, what you gotta do.
So as of this time, you're not being charged, but you are being detained pending the
On
completion
what
of the
charge? We're on camera.
Someone's deceased.
That's not a charge. Someone's deceased right now that we're speaking, but probably about 10 people just died. That's not my fault.
No.
I'm not even there. I'm here talking to you, and I'm not being charged. So I can walk out here free and will.
No.
Then charge me with something,
You're being
please.
detained pending the completion of the investigation.
I just want to be charged with something then. That's all I'm asking. If you're gonna do your job correctly. If I'm not, then I should be able to walk out.
No, you can't walk out.
Then do me a favor.
The primary case,
Call, is Manny here or your other sheriff? They should be here in this building.
they work in this building. I don't know if they're here today.
Let's call your Sheriff Manny and see if we can hold me here. Cause
Okay.
that's, no, I'm dead serious. Not okay, and I could hear you guys. I know walking around. You can feed me shit soup all day long. I like straight to the point of bluntness.
No, I can see that about you. I can see that.
I'm not trying to be.
No,
I'm
no.
very professional. I'll be just as professional as you want to be. But you start tap dancing, I know you are.
No, it's not tap dancing. Again, I'm not trying to feed you. I'm trying to be straight up with you.
I'm telling you, legally, my rights, you guys are violating them. You either charge me or tell me what I'm being detained for. You can only detain me a certain amount of time, not hours. We both know that. So, I've already been detained well over an hour. None of you have asked me one question.
Okay.
None of you have any charges on me. So I want you to call your superior. You either say, let him go, or come ask me the questions you need to, or charge me. Let's get it over with.
The detective's on his way. Come talk to you.
Well, I want to talk to your superior.
Joseph repeatedly showed frustration, claiming he was being held for too long without a clear explanation. He suspected his rights were being violated and demanded to know the exact reason for his detention. When he wasn't allowed to use the restroom promptly, Joseph lost his composure and behaved uncontrollably, making the interview even more tense.
You were involved in an incident in which someone died.
That's fine. I called you guys.
So here's
Not you, but I called
No,
the sheriff's
and I get
department.
it. And the reason.
I'm the one who called, and I told them what happened.
Yeah.
Told them exactly what happened.
No, and I
And
appreciate
then the two officers on scene, her included, not one asked the question what happened. I got put in cuffs, and now I'm talking to you here, still yet to be charged, still yet to be questioned. So, if you don't have a charge, I should be able to walk out of here. If I walk out of here forcefully, then I get a charge attacking an officer, which is ridiculous, but you guys are violating my rights.
Okay. No, we're not violating.
No, you definitely are,
So do
because
me a
I'm not
favor.
being charged.
Just sit tight for now. I'll pass along your concerns.
No, they're not concerns, those are facts.
Okay.
They're not concerns, sir. Those are facts. Are you charging me? Who's charging me?
All right. That's going to be Detective Lopez.
Where's Mr. Detective
He's on
Lopez?
his way down here.
He's
right
still
now
down
to talk
there
to you.
gathering info, right?
He's on his way down here to talk
Oh,
to you.
he's already en route.
He's on
You
the
know
way.
that for sure.
Yes. I just got off the phone with him.
10-4.
Thank
Listen,
you.
I know I'm a little rough to deal with, believe me, my family does
No.
it all the time, but that's just who I am, okay?
No, I get it.
And I'm not trying to, when you start going around, I know when you're going around. I'm not that guy,
Okay.
okay?
I appreciate your patience, man.
Police later informed him that he would be formally arrested once the paperwork was completed, but Joseph continued to complain, insisting he was being treated unfairly. He tried to portray himself as someone who was wrongfully accused, while his own volatile behavior only made the situation more chaotic. The more he insisted he was innocent, the more it raised the question for viewers. Was he truly blameless, or was he simply putting on a flawless act?
Wait, no, what's going on?
Oh, right now, we're just sitting in here, the detective's gonna go right to the Sorry, go ahead.
What are we doing here?
We're rotating your wrist so it doesn't hurt you.
No, am I getting charged is what I'm saying. Or are we going somewhere, something finally getting done?
Yes.
Okay,
Things
good.
are finally getting done. But you have to sit tight. The detective has to go do some more paperwork. But in the meantime, we all just have to sit tight and be patient.
So we're in cuffs because I needed the restroom? That's why I'm getting put back in cuffs. I need to understand what's going on.
Okay.
You guys can't just do what you want.
You were way more upset than when I first spoke to you. You're way more upset now, which, you know, things
I'm not
have
upset.
happened.
I said I need the restroom, and you don't treat me like an animal. I knocked multiple times.
So here's the
I
thing.
counted to
Hold on.
60
Here's
after
the
the
thing.
last time.
Here's the thing. My office is right there.
And I know, you heard
If
me.
you had been pounding on the door, I would have heard you.
Hold
Hold on.
You heard me.
No, I didn't.
I banged hard as shit.
I'm doing other stuff, man. So here's the deal.
There's no way you didn't hear
You
me.
don't urinate in our rooms.
I didn't urinate.
You don't.
I urinated in my cup, like I told you guys I would.
Okay,
As
so
a respectable human being, which
have
you
a
gave
seat.
me.
So have a seat.
You guys are
Hang
treating
out.
me like an animal. Now
No.
I'm in cuffs. Am I in charge?
No, we're not. You
Why
are.
am I in cuffs?
Because you're being charged. So have a seat.
With what?
With homicide.
A homicide.
Have a seat.
Let's go to jail.
Well, when the paperwork's
Let's
done,
go to jail.
that will
I don't
happen.
want to be here with you guys.
That's not the. Sorry.
Don't.
At
Let's
this
go
point,
to
I'm
jail.
sorry. This isn't your choice.
It is. If you're
No.
arresting me, Lieutenant, take me.
So you are under arrest. You're being held here. When the paperwork is done, the things that have to be done, so that your rights aren't violated, so that our
You
paperwork
guys
is
already
correct.
violated my right.
And if you think
Keep doing
that's fine, but please have a seat, hang out. You're not
If I'm
going
not
anywhere
under arrest yet,
until the
then take the
paperwork is
cuffs
done.
off.
You are under arrest.
Show me the papers.
You are under arrest.
Are you sure? Then why am I
Absolutely.
sitting here
You're
in the
under arrest.
interrogation room?
You are not my due diligence. I have 10,000 other things going on. You are not my due
So
diligence.
let's go to
The
jail.
only reason I'm in here dealing with you is because of the way
You
you're
won't
acting.
open your door when I'm telling you need to read your...
Well, you just went to the restroom 15 minutes ago.
I needed it again. You come follow me like a
Okay.
crazy person.
No, we're following you because
Shit,
we're being
dude.
kind to you. You weren't in handcuffs, and you keep going from I'm super cool to I'm super tough to I'm super cool to I'm mad.
I am who I am, dude. You
knock
don't
it
think
off.
I'm a piece of shit.
I
know more than
you know.
Dude, I don't
treating
smart
you
you
like
more
a
than
piece of
nothing
shit.
more than 5 minutes, and if
We
you're
have
right there,
been-
you heard me.
We've
You are
been
being an
respectful
asshole.
as possible.
No, you haven't.
And you.
I had to tell you,
got
I'm gonna use the
relax.
restroom in this cup on your camera just for him to come.
Okay.
That's the only time you guys did anything.
Stay in handcuffs.
So you're
Don't do
watching
anything.
me for no
Fine.
reason, dude.
Okay.
When someone needs a restroom, they need it. That's all I'm telling you. And I didn't pee in the interrogation room, so don't make shit up.
Okay.
I gotta go to jail, get bonded out, all that BS, to go to court
You had your opportunity.
for someone that tried to sit there and kill me, and you guys are treating me like a criminal. This ain't right, dude. It's not. Just because who my little brother is?
Let's bring it
That
back.
shit ain't right.
Let's bring it
I don't
back,
even know.
okay?
Yeah, you guys do. Quit playing that game.
Okay.
Quit playing that game.
I already told you that you had to wait for detectives, tell them,
You told me that he was gonna bring my phone. He came in here, didn't bring my phone, so that was a lie.
it's right there.
No, you said
Yeah,
he was
it
gonna
is.
come bring it in, and then he wanted to ask some questions.
Sure.
I said, well, where's my phone? The deputy said she was gonna bring it. He said, oh, why, you know. So,
It's
listen, I'm not an idiot.
It's not. You
guys aren't
want
dealing
things
with
to
an
be
idiot.
done your way.
All I said is I needed, don't run in my way.
I
I
didn't
sat
need
here,
to.
I needed to piss, bad. I was crossing my legs and I tried to fall asleep so I didn't think about it. I had to pee. I didn't pee in your interrogation room, I knocked and you heard me, because I banged on it,
But
just so you could
cannot-
hear me.
cannot
You can
blame-
say no all you want, you could play ignorant, that's fine, dude.
You-
Ignorance is bliss.
You cannot say that the detective didn't come in here to read
Without
your
my
rights
phone.
and then
No,
ask
he didn't
you-
read my rights.
Yes, he did.
I didn't hear my rights being read, you read my rights.
I heard him read you
Oh,
your
well,
rights.
you read my rights, I remember you read my
Yeah,
rights.
and he read them as well, and he asked you
I
if you
just
wanted
told him
to
I
give your
pleaded
side of
the
the story. Well, then there
That's
you
what
go.
I told him.
You didn't tell him your side of the story then.
You guys did not want to hear it.
He wanted to hear it. I
Well, tell him
told you
to
to
come
wait
in
for
here.
him. He can in
No,
here.
That's
you
fine
already
with me,
said it.
see what I mean?
Okay.
We can play this right around game. All I want to
It's
do is
no
just
right
go to
around.
jail,
Once
just
you
get me
go-
bonded out, then we'll go to court,
No,
and
no.
I'll have my day in court, correct?
No.
No, that's what happens.
So,
No, I have my day in court.
You'll have your day in court.
Yes, I will.
We're not gonna stand here.
That's all I want.
Sit tight, be patient.
The man repeatedly turned the conversation into complaints, emphasizing that he felt threatened and had acted only in self-defense. Instead of focusing on the incident itself, he fixated on feeling mistreated from being handcuffed to having to wait in the interrogation room.
You have to prove that I killed someone, which I didn't sit there and say a gentleman didn't die. No, I didn't kill him.
Okay.
I protected myself, and that's what happened.
And again, so I just want to let you know, just because you invoked your rights,
Yeah, no, I'm just
I don't
talking
wanna-
to you.
yeah, I'm just letting you
This
know.
is nothing on record, so we know it's filmed, but I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
I don't think everyone's been treated like this. This is I think I'm being targeted, and I know I am. Because someone came, threatened my life, what happened, happened, and I'm being treated like a criminal. Now you guys are charging me with a homicide, but I'm not going no more. I'm still in the interrogation room. Why? Because people gotta back up their paperwork.
Yeah, again,
That's what it is.
we're circling back
Yeah.
around to the DWI thing. The moment the cuffs goes on, the guy's under arrest. But the paperwork isn't done instantaneously. They still have to go back to the substation. They still have to do this,
Well,
that, and
because
that
that
file
officer,
paperwork.
that field officer already knew it, and did his FSTs.
So it's
Probably did his breath
and again, I'm not trying to get in the intricacies of doing a DWI. I'm just telling you, I'm trying to give you a similar,
I know.
I'm trying to give you a hypothetical so you
Yes.
can see exactly where you're at in the process. You're under arrest, but the paperwork isn't done. We still have to write
They don't
down
have the
that
story
you're
correct.
going forward.
Yeah, I know.
But,
Because the judge has to read it, sign off, make sure it's legit.
Yep.
Make sure that his officer's doing his due diligence, like I said. I know this, but I don't know why I'm getting treated like a criminal. If I get charged, I get it. Put the cuffs on, let's go.
yes.
I'm sitting here because you guys are indecisive. It's not your
No,
fault.
it's not.
It's not your fault. You're here. You were here.
No.
You're getting an intake. That's what you were.
Hmm.
I understand that. The thing about this is, though, I don't see how. If I'm laying there dead right now and I'm getting the body bag pulled over me, then I'm the victim. That don't make sense to me.
In a perfect world, no one would be in a body bag.
While he tried to portray himself as the victim, the background information in the video revealed a troubled past, making his claims much harder to believe. This contrast raises a bigger question. Was he truly seeking justice, or simply trying to craft a story that would benefit himself?
You know what I mean? So,
That's not what I'm saying, and you know where I'm going. Let's not dance around it, because you're a man too, and we live in this world that's getting crazy, but
I
it
agree.
is. It's getting nuts, dude, and I'm in fear of my life every damn day. You don't know that. You don't live my life. None of you officers. So when you see me and you pass judgment before you know me and treat me like a dog, that's not right.
So, again, I'm not passing judgment.
No, I'm just saying. I'm not telling you. I'm in general. We're talking in general, me and you both.
Yeah.
So I don't know you. I can't hold you. I don't know you. You haven't done nothing wrong to me. Other than you need to do your job professionally and accurately and to the law.
And that's what we're trying to do.
That's all I ask, you know? I'm not being unruly. I yell and I because that's embarrassing, dude. I needed to piss, and I was holding I'm like, God, I'm gonna pee my pants. And I don't have to pee up in here.
No, I get it. I don't want you to have to pee in a cup either.
Yeah, but you guys saw it, ran in there. I'm like, dude, I knocked. I banged on that door.
No, I get it, man. Like,
but it's
embarrassing, and I don't want to embarrass you.
That's all right, bro. It is what it is. I know what took place. You know what took place. We're not sitting there trying to hold the ambulance back.
No.
But if you're gonna get your shit together, not you, I'm saying, talking general, let's get it rolling so I can get in touch with my lawyers and get my ball rolling, because if you guys are gonna charge me for something that didn't happen, the way you guys are saying it, that's wrong. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
I should be able to protect myself. Just because I'm breathing doesn't mean that I'm the bad guy.
No, I didn't say you were the bad guy.
You know, it doesn't, bro. It really don't. You guys don't live my life. These guys try to come at me every day, dude. You don't know that. Do something to me. I don't know this gentleman. I didn't know him. Why did he stop, back all the way up, and come and say he's gonna kill me? I don't understand this.
The only thing I can say to this is, if you guys switch shoes exactly as you stand right now, he would be sitting in the same exact chair.
That's what I told you. He'd be telling you a story that, you know, I killed this guy for some reason.
I'm saying literally same exact situations. If he was you and you weren't him, we'd be doing the same exact thing. Okay?
No, but I know what's going on. I know what's going on. I'm sitting here while people are trying to play catch up. You could have asked me the question I wanted to tell you, and I would have. I would have told that sergeant. I told him. I told this guy. I checked their cams. I'm not trying to hold to anything, but I don't want to either.
No,
my little brother.
Yeah, and you.
I didn't do anything wrong, and you know, being that my family's in there, I don't. The DA hates me, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you. Your internal detective, he hates me. Now he works for Internal Affairs. Those guys do not like me and my family. I'm just telling you. You might not know him, but...
No, I'm trying to figure out exactly what you're saying. I don't know all the particulars.
I just, I'm not going to get a fair shake in this, but I don't expect to. This is what I expected, to be honest with you. I did everything correctly, everything like I should have, and this is what I'm dealing with. I'm getting treated...
Well, I can assure you that it would be the same exact scenario if it was anybody else.
Throughout the interview, Joseph repeatedly tried to explain that he acted only to protect his family and insisted he was being treated like a criminal even though he hadn't been formally charged. He went in circles about self-defense, unfair treatment, and claimed that authorities didn't understand his situation. During the interview, he complained multiple times about the system, about the way the investigator worked, and continually tried to cast himself as the victim.
And you guys look at me, regardless of what I say, you still think I'm a criminal. You're gloved up. The LT came all pumped up because I wanted to piss. I mean, I don't know why I'm getting that treatment.
Well, I can tell you that is just because we have to have two people when we go through and do this. Whenever we take someone to the bathroom, we always have to have two people. Whenever we deal with anybody, we work close.
I understand. When I saw you, new face, you greeted me, I put my hand up, and then you shook me.
Well,
same thing I did with the LT, but I didn't get that from you. You get what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I'm like, why is he flaky? I didn't know.
Yeah, no, I get you, man, but...
It's weird. Once you start looking at things, it's weird, man.
No, it's a weird situation to be in, and it's not...
It's very weird, because you protect yourself, and now you're sitting here, you guys are looking at me like I'm a person.
And it's hard not to feel that way, even though it's not necessarily on my side of things, that's not what's going on, but it's hard not to feel that way in your seat.
Oh, it's not feeling, it's what's happening. You know, it's just facts. I'm in cuffs. I'm sitting in an interrogation room, I'm not in jail yet. You know why? Because you guys want to charge me something. But you have to get the facts, and then that judge, you have to send those facts. This is what happened, this is what we got. We spoke to this person, that person. Can you sign this off because we want to put them in jail and charge them? And more than likely, you're going to see my name and they see who I am. Oh, okay, that's it. And then, I got to go spend $1,000 lawyer or however much they want, and you go to court. To what? To defend yourself.
And that's what court's for.
No, it's not.
I'm not an old timer, but I've been around a minute.
2006? 2005?
Maybe a little bit before me then. So that was quite a while ago.
And I knew it. Honestly, I'm going to be on it. I was like, I'm going to call these guys and they're going to charge me for murder. I already knew that, dude. But I'm like, let's play this game. You can't protect yourself as a man. You just can't. Unless you're a cop. No, it's the truth, brother. You got to... Witnessing problems, and I'm not against law enforcement. Not one bit. I'm against bad leadership. Because you're only as good as your leadership. And you really are. When you're taught a certain thing to do, and you know morally it's wrong, but you're still doing it, that makes you just as guilty as them, dude. But you still continue doing it. A lot of you people here do that. Like, You probably witnessed it on a date. I ain't gotta tell you that. But to do the right thing and protect yourself and be charged as a criminal, sorry, but it is. This government hired and used my weapon against other people, right? Didn't get charged once, just like your police officers, to protect this country. So if someone uses your weapon to protect this country, it's okay. But to use it to protect yourself, your body, your property, and your family, it's not.
By the end, when asked to provide a DNA sample, he became hesitant and suspicious, despite claiming he had nothing to hide. Joseph talked a lot, but what he avoided was exactly the core of the investigation. The more he tried to justify himself, the more contradictions he exposed in his own story.
If you guys are still trying to find facts out, you can't hold someone if you're not going to charge them, and if the judge hasn't signed off on it, you still can't hold them. We made it to the DA, which was probably Grayson or Greer who got a hold of it. One of the two, because they hate me.
Yeah, I don't know.
Tell me. I don't know either. I don't know
know.
who it is. Hopefully it's not. But they're still in the same place. But now it goes to a judge, is from what I'm understanding, and they have to sign off on this warrant saying, okay, let's arrest. It's an arrest warrant then. Not, let's go find this guy and, get him. It's an arrest warrant for said charges. Now, you guys have your affidavits. You have the charges that you want to charge me with, but none of you have the facts. There was only two people there.
Mm-hmm.
And the person that was there and has the truth is talking to you, and you guys didn't want to listen. I even told the officers, there's video right there at Sell's house. I'm telling you what happened. Why don't you ask him? You don't gotta go bug all my neighbors. There's one video that's right there. Point blank vantage. I'm sure you guys already got it.
Yeah, and I've been with you all day, so I don't know all the details and the particulars.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no,
This is at 12, what time are we now? 2:30? 3?
Somewhere around 3:30.
It's about 3 o'clock, 4
Yeah.
o'clock.
No,
So
I-
now at 3 more hours, I'll be in here 12 hours, so then you'll have to let me out.
And I'm in the same boat with you, sharing your frustrations, because I've been here with you just as long as you have, and I know, don't get me wrong, I'm not
My
saying...
apologies, you have to do it every month.
No, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying like, oh, it's so hard, because obviously me and you are in very different circumstances, you're in here, and I'm not in here. So I know, but what I'm saying...
my concern. My concern, what happens to me, I'm not concerned.
Yeah.
I'm really not. You, like I told you before, you just don't understand the severity of it. None of you do. And I've been calling it. You're not sheriffs. Are you sheriffs?
Yeah, Sheriff's Department, yes, sir.
I have called you guys multiple times to look at it
Okay.
for these guys. Well, I just had 2 days ago a Mexican right there just threatened me. I know you and your brother threatening me. I get it every damn day.
Mm-hmm.
And these guys are just contemplating things to do to me on a daily. And now that I'm not there and they know I'm not, you guys will see.
No,
I kid you not, brother. I'm just telling you, so when you see it in the news, you know that you talk to the person, face to face. Because you morally, we still have to be straight and sound inside our own spirit.
Yeah,
morally sound.
Yes, sir.
And I am. So when I tell someone that I talk to another man or another woman, I'm trying to get to humanity. Because you know what? That's what this is, dude.
Yeah. No, and I get you, and
I
like
don't
I
want to put
said...
you in a bad situation. I don't want poor me, dude. You're not in my situation. None of you are.
No, none of us are. And
And
you said it right
to
there.
get treated like a criminal is ridiculous, and now I'm getting charged. Then take me to jail, please.
And
Don't put me in this and make me feel like any worse than I already do, dude.
Mr. Gonzalez. So, took you to Oklahoma, I guess you had a couple questions?
I don't have any questions. You have questions for me? You wanted me to do
A lot of-
you're asking for DNA. I'm like, I am. Why do you need DNA? I'm not saying I'm not. I wasn't part of that situation. Here, you want some DNA?
So do an oral swab, a buffalo swab, on the inside of your cheek. So fixed read, that's the warrant that authorizes us to do that, signed by a judge,
What judge signed this?
Judge Bruce Fox of the District Court.
Fox?
Mm-hmm.
Then you're telling the judge that I refused it first.
We're not telling you we're refusing. So, sir, that's the way the warrant's written to obtain it. So
This is standard template, is what you're telling me?
for the affidavit to obtain.
Just for me?
For everyone.
Forever, this is standard template, so it'll read like that, maybe regardless of my name or not. So I'm asking, showing that you're telling the judge that I refused it. I was
It
never
doesn't say
asked
you're
it.
refusing it, sir. At which point does it say the defendant refused to provide it?
You, Detective Miguel Cordova, who has reason to believe that there is now being concealed on the person.
Mm-hmm.
You're saying I'm concealing stuff. I'm not concealing nothing, sir.
It's DNA. It is on you.
From start to finish, he maintained a confrontational attitude with the detectives, constantly insisting that he was the victim. Regarding the DNA collection order, he claimed the document was incorrect and firmly refused to provide both the DNA sample and his clothing for examination. He accused the police of mishandling the procedure, saying it caused him to lose trust from the beginning.
I'm not an animal. And you ain't my zookeeper, dude.
Don't
I'm a victim here and you're treating me like a criminal. You're charging me, so take me down. I'm not doing that.
Well, you have to, sir.
I'm not doing that.
You have to.
I'm not doing that.
Okay, so you're refusing to follow the judge's
I
order?
am refusing your recommendation because you lied, saying I refused it at first. You're a liar, dude.
Okay, so just to verify, you're refusing the judge's
I'm
order.
refusing your lie.
So you're refusing
I'm
the judge's
refusing
order.
your lie.
Okay.
Because if you would have asked me legitimately when I first saw you, you didn't. You came in, you read me my rights, and I said I want a lawyer.
Okay.
You didn't come up with my phone the way that the officer said you were. You never did that. You guys just been lying to me from jump. None of you wanted the truth. And now you're going to charge me, so charge me. I'm not getting any of this. I'm not going to get naked for you. I'll do that at MDC when they take me in an intake.
Okay, we're not getting naked, you can keep your boxers, but we're taking your clothing. Shirt, shoes,
I'm
pants.
not leaving here in a white suit and you guys make a skeptical out of me. I want a lawyer here now or I want the sheriff here right now. That's ridiculous. I'm asking for your superior. I want Sheriff Manny Gonzalez here now. He still has 2 months under a sheriff. Ask him to come here, I know.
The sheriff's not gonna come down here, sir.
Yes, you will, because you're doing unjust things right now and uncivil things. You really are. You're violating my rights right now. I refuse that and you lied. You lied to get that sign. It doesn't even look signed because there's no case number on it, dude.
Sir, that's not a case number. That is the warrant number that gets filed once it's
So
filed.
then the warrant number's not on there.
Sir, we can't file it until
I'm
we...
not doing that. You're ridiculous, dude. You didn't even come ask me what was wrong. You all think that you know what's up. You think you're smart and you're not. This guy's probably has family members going to go back to my house, and what are you going to do about it?
Well, sir, that's when you call the police.
To get arrested. To protect your family. What do you do? Harass me. Put me in a room for frickin' 8-9 hours. Arrest me then. Let's go to jail now. Give them my fingerprints. I ain't gonna get subject. No, I'm not.
You still, you're under arrest. There is a
Then
warrant
let's
for your
go to jail.
arrest. Part of that process is that you
And that'll
have to
be
use
at
the
jail.
warrant.
I'll do it at jail. That's where I'll do it. I'll be more than happy to do that. You just don't want to take the drive. You're being lazy.
Even though Joseph refused to cooperate, investigators relied on the crime scene evidence, witness statements, and independent forensic results to compare against his account. In the end, Joseph was identified as the person who fired the fatal shot. Joseph was charged with second-degree murder. The court sentenced him to a maximum of 20 years in prison, 15 years for the murder charge, and an additional mandatory 5 years for using a firearm.
My name is James Frederickson. I'm a supervisor for...
James Frederickson.
Yes, sir.
Joseph Gonzalez. Nice to meet you.
So, I heard there's...
Not nice to meet you, I guess. It's nice to meet you.
Under the circumstances, yes, sir. I understand. I know the whole situation. I've been on the scene, so I'm aware of the whole...
You were on the scene?
Yes, sir. I'm told there's some issues with...
I'm not gonna do none of that. You guys are gonna make me look like a criminal, man. I'm a victim and I've been treated like a victim. Wait, from start. Since you guys weren't even there. I took pictures, I called you guys out there, told you exactly what happened on the phone. I told the dispatcher what happened. I tried to tell your sergeant on scene what happened. I tried to tell the deputy what happened. The detective didn't come talk to me. Then you wanna come read me my rights? Then I'm getting charged. Then I'm not getting charged. What am I getting charged for? Then he comes in, reads my rights for the second time. So then I said, I need a lawyer, I guess. Because you guys are playing games with me. If you're not going to play games with me, be straight up. I'll be straight up and I'll be quiet. If you're not, I'm part of that incident. Why do we need that mess?
You are. So, let me...
I'm not saying I'm not part of that incident. There's not one, I didn't say that, so I'm not going to do that. I'll refuse that. If he wants that stuff, he can get it down at MDC. Because they're going to give it to me again. They're going to do it again. You know that, just like I do. I'm going to spread my cheeks, cough, do that whole damn routine, dude. Why am I going to do that here? You guys are just... Quit making me feel like a criminal. I am a victim, whether you guys think so or not. Just because I'm trained, and I'm sound and I'm calm, and I look however I look, that shouldn't be that I'm not a victim, brother. I'm a victim. This guy, I don't know who he was, he threatened my life, and I took action to protect it. I stopped a threat, but I'm a criminal.
So, we stop you there.
Stop, that's fine, but I said that to you and everyone else.
Okay, but just so, before we...
Don't matter. That's what I'm saying. I'm not hiding nothing.
Before you say more, just remember, I have to remind you that you decided to...
I'm not talking, you didn't ask a question.
Okay, I'm gonna ask questions, and if you were to say anything incriminating, that's obviously...
I'm not incriminating.
So we
There's
can't
nothing
talk
to incriminate myself. Everything's exactly what I said
Can
from
I explain some of it? I didn't know all this is yourself. I understand what you're saying.
So there's nothing that's changed. The only thing that's changed is you guys are just trying to play catch up and just make some charges up for what happened, and then we go to court and let everything decide. And maybe my fate get decided, maybe it don't. But this is the game we're playing, gentlemen.
So let me... One, no, we're not playing games with you. This is
No, you are, because you lied to me twice. A couple of people did already, and that's not right. Just be straight up.
So this is what we do this routinely, okay?
You guys do it
We
routinely.
go through this process all the time.
Every day. This is your job.
Yes, it is our job. And so I'll start from the beginning. You were brought down here in the manner that you were because under the circumstances, that's how we respond, okay?
No.
We don't know.
It's just the way I look and how I handled myself.
You look actually fairly presentable.
That's what I'm saying.
You're a criminal.
That's what I would think. But no one treated me like a victim. I got put in cuffs. This hand has been messed up. Look at it, swollen. I don't know what's happening here. I'm not even worried about that, dude.
standard response for deputies that don't know what's happening, because a lot of people tell us a lot of things and we don't know what's going on.
And it's cooperative.
So just put yourself in some of those places where they show up and it appears based on
I'm a
what they've been
victim.
told, what they've been told is, I'm just
But why am I-
don't know what's going on, so I'm gonna take this person, I'll put them in the car for now. That's what we handcuff them.
Is that a recorder?
This is.
Yeah.
This is just a start-stop device. This one isn't mine.
That starts this?
Yes.
Oh, it's on a watch, huh?
Yeah, interesting technology we got here. So that was standard process for how you're brought down here. The way you've been treated here is pretty much standard process.
That's the whole point, though. I'm a victim in all this. I'm going to jail tonight.
Hold on.
Because you guys think that I did something I shouldn't have done.
No, it doesn't go by what we think.
It is, because
No.
he just lied on that thing saying that wait, hold on, and that's all, if you're the supervisor, this is I know you guys routinely do this, and I know how it works. But don't sit there, give a judge a piece of paper stating that I refuse something when you never asked in the first place. That's what he did, and that's the paper he showed me, and it wasn't even him that submitted it. It was Miguel. He's Lopez. Some paper, refused the DNA? Why do I need DNA? Why do I gotta give you swabs? Why do I gotta get naked here and get taken out in a white suit, like my little brother did? That's criminal. I'm a victim.
Standard.
No, it's not standard, dude, come on. That's not standard, bro.
I'm not.
Everyone leaves out of here in a white jumpsuit?
Quite a few of them do.
You're
Quite a
lying, bro.
few we send home in white shirts because we need the evidence.
That's people that don't have a home. Come on, I'm not a vagrant.
No, it's not. I don't like sending people out in the middle of the night when it's like 30 degrees in a bunny suit. It's one, embarrassing, two, it's cold. It's not something I like.
There's no need to is the point.
So,
the only
we
reason
say-
why you would is someone who's withholding or wasn't a party to that and said they weren't. I did none of that. Not once have I said I'm not part of that incident.
Your clothing is taken for week because we don't know what may or may not be on there. I mean, what may not be on there.
Well, they do that at MDC.
No, well, we don't follow you through MDC. We don't go through their process. They have different, especially different.
Then why are you-
They have
why are
different
you guys
protocols
doing
there now for COVID.
Can I get
So
mad at you?
we're not gonna be through the process with you up to the point you have your clothes taken off. And we don't let evidence that once it's in our
There's
control.
no evidence here. You have all the evidence you need.
Once it's in our control, we don't let that outside of our control if we're gonna plan on taking it. And we're not gonna let that outside of control. Now, when I tell you it's evidence, what I mean is what may and what may not be on your clothing, okay? A lack of evidence is evidence in itself.
What evidence do you need?
Blood, DNA,
Blood DNA?
no blood, or DNA, clothing, fiber.
You got my
Those things.
DNA can get
I'm not
pulled from
looking-
both of those.
It's not from your DNA.
Do you see?
Not
any
sure.
blood? No, no. You're
can't
just
just-
trying to lock me out of here and embarrass me.
No.
That's all you guys are trying to do, and I'm not gonna do it.
No, we
I'm
have-
not doing that, though. I'll give you my clothes at MDC. Be more than happy when they put in that nice little bag and they take me in and do all my print. The same, you guys are trying to double process me, which don't make any sense to me, bud. You're not gonna make me, that don't make sense to me. You guys are just trying to ridicule me and make me feel like a criminal, and that's not right. I'm getting pissed with you guys. If you wanna do it, but I'm not gonna willingly do it.
I think that's fine. I don't like doing that, but I think that's where we're at. I think the way you're talking to me.
No, I'm telling you,
I'm
guys,
trying to see
you
the
need
type
it.
of person you are. I'm not gonna get through to you. Our process is our process. We do it to everybody. You can't tell me we don't. I've been here for 10 years doing this. So don't try to tell me we don't. That is evidence you're wearing. We're gonna need your DNA at some point to compare it to other standards. So yes. we are taking-
There's a reason why that you would need it if someone, I get what you're saying. I'm 100% with you.
I'll be back with you shortly. We're bringing in the suit. We're taking off your clothes. Okay? I'm not dealing with this a lot tonight.
When am I going to jail?
As soon as we got your clothes.
Why do you need my fucking clothes?
I just explained to you.
What are you doing?
If you want to keep following the face-offs between criminals and justice, hit subscribe. The next story might send even more chills down your spine than today's interrogation. As the case came to a close, what remained was not only a tragic shooting, but also a reminder that arrogance and a lack of self-control can push a person into a point of no return. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel to join me on the next journeys in seeking justice.